Alrighty, welcome online, ladies and gentlemen. We are now live streaming on YouTube as well as here in the Zoom room. We would love to see where you're logging in from. Type that in as we get it going, but there's a timer just to give you a chance to check, see if your group is online. If someone's not here, send them a quick text. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, we do have closed captions in many languages on YouTube and in the Zoom room. Have a quick listen to this.
Por favor, vaya a la parte inferior de la pantalla en Zoom o YouTube y haga clic en subtítulos para leer en español.
Kérlek, menjünk képernyő aljára, a Zoomon vagy a YouTube-on, a Closed Caption részre, és ott el tud olvasni magyarul a feliratot.
Silakan klik di layar bawah pada Zoom atau YouTube dan klik caption untuk membaca dalam bahasa Indonesia.
Pour les sous-titres en français, veuillez cliquer au bas de votre écran Zoom ou YouTube sur CC ou Closed Captions.
Zoom または YouTube の画面の下部に移動し、字幕をクリックして日本語で読んでください。
請到屏幕底部點閱隱藏字幕以閱讀中文。
Παρακαλώ πηγαίνετε στο κάτω μέρος της οθόνης, στο Zoom ή στο YouTube και κάντε κλικ στους υπότιτλους για να τα διαβάσετε στα ελληνικά.
請到屏幕底部點擊隱藏字幕以閱讀中文.
אנא עברו לתחתית המסך בזום וביוטיוב ולחצו על תרגום לכתוביות בעברית.
Proszę zejść na dół ekranu na Zoomie lub YouTubie i kliknąć napisy, żeby przeczytać po polsku.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on today's session. For some reason, I do not see my screen spotlit. Here we go. Welcome online to today's session. This is Members Night, but this is a very special Members Night tonight because we're going to be hearing a lot of information about our PRP program. And with that in mind, I'm going to hand you directly on to our Vice President of Sales, Sergio Delamora.
Hey, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. It's so nice to see a lot of you connected tonight. We were highly anticipating for this moment. And who better than Ryan himself to tell us about what he promised us on Neumi Week. We're going to learn a little bit about what's coming with the new PRP program. So welcome. Still, if you haven't had the chance to get everyone on, still reach out. For the time being, I do want to have some fun this evening. And I want to give you some updates. Just a quick reminder, this launch was a success. And this is what Ryan did, so I'm going to copy him. But this is a wonderful product. I'm actually really liking using it. One of my favorite aspects of it is the scent. It's a nice packaging, a nice color. I want to give a shout out to the team here for making it possible. And we're seeing a lot of good comments coming in, a lot of excitement if people are getting their product in Europe. We're seeing pictures from the US and now in Mexico. It's about to be also sending out some information from that. So we are happy. And I just want to remind you, because this is such a big moment for us here at Neumi, we do ask that you cooperate with us and follow what we've created. So we have some wonderful assets that are now available in your back office media library. And we also updated these documents into the Neumi app. And just to best protect the company, yourselves, all of us, just remember to stick by what we have. This wonderful product is such a good add to the line. And this is what the Neumi hair can support. It can support hair strengthening. It can support scalp health. It can support moisture and smoothness. It can support heat protection and support increased hair density. So these are some of the things we comply with. And as well, just don't forget that you only have one more day after today. Tomorrow will be the last day to take advantage of the launch pack we introduced at Neumi Week. So for $150, and you get 100 PV, a total value of $250, you will get a Neumi NutriSwish, a Neumi Skin, and a Neumi Neural, plus 2 Neumi Hair, all for the price of $150. That's not all. We also introduced a special auto ship promotion that goes through the end of August. So don't miss out if you want to take advantage of the launch pack. Tomorrow is the last day. But if you want to take advantage and add this to your auto ship, you will be able to get this for only $25. There is a limit of 3 per account. but that will be available through the end of August. So do not miss out. And please start sharing with us your testimonials. Start sharing how you really are enjoying this new product and how it's working even for your business as you share it, as we welcome this Neumi hair to the line. Now, as we move forward, we have a lot of exciting things. As we finish this meeting, we'll guide you to finish up the Oxano training. You know, on our Monday call, we received really good feedback and comments. A lot of people are showing more confidence in the way they prospect, the way they share things on social media. So nothing but positive comments that came in on Monday through our Neumi live call. And we look forward to hearing more and even learning as we watch one another and observe some of the trends that we're seeing and what was taught, because things are constantly changing. And before I pass you on to our star of the evening, our wonderful co-founder, Ryan Scott, I do want to take a moment to invite you to next week's Members Night, because our CEO, Aaron Renner, will be joining me, and we are going to cover some specific items related to where we're at and what Neumi Week represents for Neumi at this time. So without further ado, welcome to tonight's special edition training for PRP. I'd like to bring on our co-founder, Mr. Ryan Scott.
Hello, and thank you. Thank you, Sergio, for all of those lovely updates. You're right. We had an incredible Neumi week. We've had some incredible sales, and Aaron and I just got back from Mexico. We had a great event in Mexico City and a great event in León, Mexico. And that's where I, served a mission many years ago, around 10 years ago. And it's so cool to be able to visit that area of the world multiple times a year and connect with the people and see our Neumi distributors face to face. And what an incredible event that was. And like you said, this promotion this month is going crazy. I'm releasing a video tomorrow on our Facebook group that talks a little bit about how far we're coming as a company after this event. I really do believe we are on the start of momentum, like Aaron said in Neumi Week. He said, this is the event that's going to spark us into momentum. Well, he wasn't wrong so far. I know it's only been about a week or two, but this is looking to be the, actually it already has been, the largest month that we've had in Neumi. So give a round of applause, give a thumbs up, give a one in the chat if you're excited. This is not including the Black Friday we had 2 years ago where we did BOGOs and all that. Besides that BOGO sale we had, this is the largest month we've ever had at Neumi. And it's so exciting because, we're starting to cover all the bases. We have anti-aging for your body. We have anti-aging for your skin, and we have anti-aging for your hair and anti-aging for your brain, right? So we're covering all these bases with this incredible product and this incredible lineup that really just, companies have built billion-dollar brands off of just one of these. And we have a whole lineup and they're all breakthroughs, right? Steve only likes to deal in breakthroughs and he doesn't release products unless there is a breakthrough. And we saw those before and afters of those hair pictures. We were unsure of it. We said, do we want to do hair? Do we not want to do hair? And then we saw the before and afters and we said, you know what, this is incredible. And, we just want to explode the internet with these before and afters and just watch what happens. We have some exciting things coming down the pike. So yeah, congratulations to everyone on an incredible month, anti-aging everything. Like Keith said, let's finish strong. We're turning around the straightaway and we're kicking it into gear for this final day of the month. And I think we're gonna far surpass by quite a bit our best month so far. So exciting things. Like Sergio said, at 7 o'clock, for those of you participating in the social media challenge, visit your webinar links that you received, because they're doing a call today right after this call. This call will probably go for about 30 more minutes, then you'll have a 20-minute break and you can hop on that social media training. But and another thing I wanted to mention is that incredible 3-minute video that our marketing team put together, that updated video with our updated products and everything. It will be released in a dubbed version with the correct, words and format in our top 5 languages, which cover, the bulk of our sales. So not including in English, we're doing 5 more languages: Spanish, Polish, Hungarian, French, and one more. I can't remember. I think it's Russian, and there's another.
Greek.
Maybe there's 6. Yes, Sergio?
Greek.
Greek, that's it, Greek. Yep. So they will have those tools in their own language, and not just dubbed, but as well as the graphics and everything will be in those languages too. So exciting things coming, better tools for you to build your business. And you know what? In this video that I'm releasing tomorrow, it talks about how the confidence is here again. If you have people who have fallen out of the business for one reason or another, whether it was the systems or compensation or for any reason they might have left, now is the right time to bring them in. We have very exciting things coming the next few months, and they can come back in and reactivate with this $150 pack, experience the hair, give a hair to a friend, start to build their business again. What a wonderful time to reach out to your downline and your leaders that might not be active anymore and say, come on one more time, we're going to hit momentum and you're not going to want to miss this. What a better time to reactivate than right now, because they're not going to want to miss what's coming up. So with that being said, we're going to talk a little bit about PRP today. So we've had our world updates, and then these PRP will more affect US and Canada, but it doesn't prevent you from sharing your PRP link with doctors and practitioners that may be in the United States or Canada, if you so have those contacts. You'll have that hydrostat link. Your hydrostat links are all active, so all you have to do is go to hydrostat.com/your username, and that's what you can share with doctors that are in the US and Canada, and spas and whatever professional practitioners you might be working with. We will be exploring opening up the PRP potentially in the near future to some other countries. That's something we're always examining and working through. So this training will probably apply to hopefully everyone at some point. So let me walk through some of the related assets, or some of the new assets that we have, the new branding. I think I showed it in my presentation during Neumi Week, but this kind of goes through everything. And then we're going to hear a training from Rhonda Dasher. She is the queen, her and her sister are the queens of professional reselling. I think Rhonda did 17,000 last month in professional sales. And once you hear about the promotion that we're going to be releasing in the month of August for this program, you're going to really want to listen to what she says and take down notes and start approaching these professionals, because you're going to want to sign people up, professional resellers up. And if you have some signed up that haven't ordered, now is the time to get them to order, because you're going to be very well rewarded. So let me share this PowerPoint real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, share. Okay, can everyone see this? Perfect. So like I said, we have the new bottle. We have the enhanced formula that Steve spoke about, with the updated ratio of glutathione to L-cysteine, which can triple impact the half-life of this product. And it's something that you will feel when this hits the field in the coming months. Everyone's going to feel the difference, and we're really excited about that. These ones have the measuring cup. It has kick butt branding and new assets. So today's the day that we're doing the kickoff. You'll be able to start receiving these bottles in the US August 1st. In Canada, it will still be the red bottle because of regulations. We haven't been able to approve. We haven't gotten the approval yet on the new label. When you switch labels, you have to get approvals, and we've been working on that. So Canada will be a few weeks behind, and then they'll start to receive the red bottle or the white bottles as well, with the updated formula. So this is part of the Swish 30. These brochures will be available in your back office to purchase. Sergio, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's a pack of 30 for $10 that you can use to hand out to doctors and practitioners, so they have something in their hands. I know Rhonda mentioned that they like to put together packets Digital is great, but they like to put together packets to hand off to the doctors so that they can have all the brochures and materials and white pages and everything that they can review when they have time, and then hopefully place an order. So this is just the updated branding. Here's the Primaskin one. And then here's the updated information and order form. So doctors can order themselves if they visit your link. They can call in, or they can fill out this information and order directly from you, and you can help place that order, because sometimes doctors, don't have the time to go in and order themselves. But there's a few different ways that they can place the order. This kind of describes a professional resale program. Because of the updated formula, the pricing per bottle goes up a little bit. So you'll see right here, 12 bottles is $576 compared to the old $540. Now the Primaskin bottles are staying the same because their formula didn't change, but it's a slight bump on the Swish 31. So here's the updated pricing that will apply. Now in Canada, they'll see for now, like I said, the red bottle, and they will be able to purchase at the old price as well with that red bottle. The white bottles are the ones that are slightly more expensive because they have those measuring cups on them and the new formula. So here's an example of the payout. Here's some frequently asked questions. Do I receive a discount for buying multiple packs? No, you can. The pack pricing that you see is up to 80, and that's where the price breaks are. So professional resellers cannot earn a commission on the product. They earn their money through selling directly to their customers. However, we do have some customers who will sign up as a Neumi member and then sign up their practice as a customer. That's happened, and that is legal under our terms and conditions. And so here's your FAQ section. And then here's some more FAQ with the updated pricing. And I don't want to show that yet. So now I'm going to show you the promotion that we're having for the month of August. We actually have a couple promotions happening. One for the entire field that you're going to see tomorrow, or see on August 1st. And that's going to be an awesome promotion that's going to continue to boost your sales and boost your team volume and reward you commissions wise. So we're not leaving out the whole field. The whole field will receive a promotion, a compensation plan promotion August 1st. And the professional reseller promotion, which is crazy, we are giving out 50% commissions on every PRP purchase you directly sponsor. And this doesn't just apply to new PRP customers. This applies to any and all existing. So make sure you get that content downloaded, get it printed, start handing it off. Listen to Rhonda Dasher. She's going to tell you how to approach these professionals and what content you need in hands, how to answer their objectives, how to get past the gatekeeper. And if you already have someone who has purchased PRP pack, reach out to them again, and you will earn 50% commissions on that. And this doesn't take away from the 3% that goes up the line. That is also included. So you can do the math. We are giving out a lot of money on this month, on this promotion. And that is because we as a company and you as a distributor, we understand the value of PRP customers. Their lifetime value is over $12,000. And so they are worth it. They are worth the direct investment to pay commissions up front and excite everybody to get this program rolling again. We know their customers and their patients are going to feel a great experience with this bottle, with this new formula. And we believe the branding is more harmonious. They go together a little bit better with the white and the gold and the black and the gold. There was a little bit of a disconnect before trying to connect the two. They don't have to be sold together. Obviously, you'll have spas that will just want the skin and clinics that might just want the swish. And pretty soon we might be adding the hair to this program, because I believe it or not, I think you will be able to find quite a few spas and hair salons, if I'm correct, Rhonda, that might like adding this to their lineup. So with that being said, I am going to hand the time over to Rhonda to give us a brief training on how she was able to, you know, secure 17,000 of PRP orders last month, and hopefully we can take a little bit of that wisdom and apply it to our businesses.
Thank you. Thank you. So Ryan, if you have the video downloaded, you can pull it up. Not sure if you were able to get that. Sherry sent that over to you. So let me just talk a little bit about the PRP. You guys know that I love this program. I'm an ambassador for this program. This program has always been in the heart of people who wanted to be able to attract professionals that perhaps would not be interested in network marketing, and that's okay. But what we wanted to do was, as Neumi members, we wanted the privilege of being able to go in and attract professionals, and they're out there and they're looking. When I say I moved $17,000 worth of product, that's not braggadocious. What that tells you is that it's out there and people are looking, and these contacts are recurring. In other words, it's that, you know, they're not an auto ship, obviously, program, but they're ordering in large bulks, and their return on investment is incredible. So it makes it worth their while, not to mention the products are breakthrough at best. And so when we're looking at this special that Neumi is putting on, and how do I, you know, maybe I want to do this program. You know, we trained on this program for years, and what we wanted to be able to do is show you that it's possible for you to gain the confidence and the know-how of, you know, maybe you're not comfortable approaching, you really don't know how, maybe your sponsor is in another country and it's not available there, and there's some disconnects. And so we have been pounding this program, and the program has told on itself. And so these customers of ours, these clients of ours, are worth the work that we do. We become a form of customer service for them, helping them, and they are moving mega product for us. And because of that, that is a dream come true for me, because now we're seeing influencers such as doctors, professionals, gym owners, salon owners, massage therapists, you name it. Now they have something worthy to put on their shelf, because something's on their shelf and it should be your product, right? And they're moving these products to all of their clients. These are clients we may never reach, but they can. And because we're able to show them the return on investment, and now with these brand new materials that Neumi has put out for us, they've done some of the groundwork for us. There are a few things we need to do. And I was going to give you a little sneak out here. Ryan's going to kill me. But when we talk about what do we need? What do we need? What do I need? What do I want? What would help me? And so what would help you? What would help you build confidence besides what they've already done, besides the 50%? And you can get a lot of money for that. But what if you had your own video that was housed somewhere, that when you went into a professional office, you could pull up a presentation that would walk them and you through what we have to offer? It almost would look just like the pamphlets, except it would be in a beautiful format. Okay, so what would that look like and how would that feel? And this is where we're trying to push and lead this to. This program has been rolled out. This program has been looked at, really looked at, and looked at again. And now this program is waving its own flag. We are Neumi and we are Hydrostat. We are two separate entities under one umbrella. And we have two opportunities that will afford you not only volume like crazy in your organization, but revenue, that quick revenue and quick growth that would also help you, and another opportunity for you to step outside of the networking aspect of our model and to enter into what we call the Hydrostat, because that is exactly what we are, Hydrostat representatives. So Ryan, if you have the video and you want to bring it up, I'm going to shoot through it real quick.
The presentation or video?
The presentation.
The presentation. Sherry unfortunately couldn't find it on her computer, but what we were
Okay. I can still talk.
What we
Go
were
ahead.
going to do, the other thing I wanted to say is, and I'll come on the spotlight for a second, is I wanted to commit to our Neumi members that we will work with Rhonda to go through this training, and we're going to create a tool of Rhonda teaching us through a PowerPoint presentation on how to get through to the doctors and how to approach them and everything. And that will be housed in the Neumi app and in the back office, and we'll blast it out to all the members so that they can walk through this training and constantly have it to look at and refresh and reminders. And so that's something that we'll be working on as well. But Rhonda, if you want to kind of walk us through the memory that you have of this presentation and kind of what it looks like for you.
Sure. Okay. So to me, the presentation, because we are a sister company with Neumi, and because our pay scale and our payout looks identical, we really walk side by side. So one is Neumi and one is Hydrostat. As a Hydrostat representative, we come on with our Hydrostat logo. Okay. We're still talking about Steve Scott. Steve Scott is the founder. Steve Scott brought breakthrough products into the market. He would pair those products, get the rights for those products, pair those products up with a movie star, and then take it to television, and what a breakthrough product is. And it was then, and when he was in retirement, came out of retirement, you're going to parallel the story the same with Neumi. So it's going to be the same for you, but different because it's going to look different. It's not going to be blue. Okay. Our new colors are white and black. And this is what you're going to be seeing on the screen. From there, we go to Aaron. Aaron is our president. Okay. They want to know, what kind of company are you attached to, and who is leading your company? Okay. From there, we're going to introduce Hydrostat. Hydrostat molecular encapsulation technology. That is our technology. That is how we are doing what no one else is doing. So we're not a Me Too company. We're going to be doing the education. We're going to talk about surface area. Some of this you're going to begin to see and understand, just like the Neumi presentation. It's not going to be foreign. It's not going to be different. It's going to be you presenting the education that you've learned over a period of time with Neumi, and you're going to be transitioning that, and you're going to be referring to Hydrostat. Okay, as your link is Hydrostat, not Neumi, for this program. Everything will be Hydrostat. Once we introduce Hydrostat, we're going straight to glutathione. Okay, what is glutathione? What do the doctors say about glutathione? Some testimonies about glutathione, some what you feel like with high levels and what you feel like with low levels. It's going to be the exact same presentation that you're used to seeing on Tuesday night, that you share and have in your office. And then we're going to go to low levels, and we're going to talk about what this looks like. We're going to go straight in to Hydrostat and glutathione, and how we've taken these critical nutrients, and now we've got them so small. The same PowerPoint, the same slide on that PowerPoint, and how we're able to bypass the GI tract and get this product where it needs to be at the cellular level. We're going to cover surface area. It's going to look the exact same. Okay, from there, we're going to go over to the medical advisory board. Okay, that's going to be a drop down. You're going to be able to see the medical advisory board. You're going to be able to go through. It's very important when you're presenting this to practitioners that you're not just showing a blurb and moving on. They need to see what kind of medical professionals are attached and attracted to what you're doing. So when I'm presenting this, I say, this is Dr. Gordon Crozier. Dr. Gordon Crozier leads in anti-aging medicine. He speaks all around the world. He has been very instrumental in helping us to birth this program, this company. And I give a little bit of what his curriculum vitae says, and then I go on to the next one. So I familiarize myself with some of these doctors. I don't talk about all of them, but I grab 2 or 3 or 4 that I know I want to highlight, and then I talk a little bit about them. I also say these doctors are not paid. This is a non-paid board that is using our product, and also they're sharing our product. They need to see who these doctors are. From there, I go straight into the Primaskin. And you may say, well, maybe I'm not sure about Primaskin. I never take one without the other, because sometimes we don't know what these doctors are after. Sometimes it's in and sometimes it's on, right? So I go straight into Prima Scan. I talk about the same technology, the same thing that you're going to see. And then from there, we go over to some before and afters, and we start talking about the before and afters. Talk about the technology, and then we sit on what does this look like in your clinic. Okay, so after we've done the presentation, you know, we're going through Q&A. It's more of a dialogue at some point than just me a lecture. And then once we get to the breakdown of how this product comes, okay, then I go through, and we'll be teaching you this. We go through how you can order this product, not just the how, but how many products can you get, what's available. We talk about 12, 24, 40, and then of course we talk about the 80, 2 cases. And then we help the doctors and practitioners and professionals to figure out for themselves what would be the best return on investment. And we teach you how to do that. And it looks something like this. If I was a massage therapist and someone was inviting me and they said to me, how many patients, how many clients do you see in a day? And as a massage therapist, I may say I see about 9. Okay, 9. You see 9 a day. Yes. Wow. You're a busy person. So I'm just gathering information. It's very important. How many days a week do you work? Well, I work 5 days a week. Wow, you're busy. So you work 5 days a week and you see 9 clients a day. Okay, that's almost 50 people. Okay, that's going to help us decide what kind of order would be adequate for you. So when we start talking and breaking down how this comes, what would be best for them, we're not going to start with the least amount because that's not going to be right for them. And we teach you how to do this. And then we sit quietly while they decide what works best for them. Okay, because I'm a numbers person, I love to be able to show them how much they're going to have in each product. Remember, they're buying in distribution. They want to make revenue. So I love breaking down the numbers and saying, this is what you would be selling this product at. Suggested retail is $65 US or higher, but no less than $65. And then if you sold it for this, what would be your return on investment? And at this point, we're just collaborating. And I'm trying to show value of what this product looks like. And I have product with me. Okay, so we're going to be able to go into our back office, just like always, and be able to get a sample of each of the products. I want them to hold the product, feel the product, look at the product. I want them to sample the product. Okay, I've done my due diligence on these people that I'm going to see. I've tried to get through the gatekeeper, and by what I mean by that is I didn't just walk it through the door and tap on the door. No, I've gone and done my due diligence. I've made a connection. I've made an appointment, and I have allocated time that I can spend with the person that can get me to the person that will make and pull the trigger on the purchase. All of this, we're going to show you how simple this is, how, little things, little tidbits about what does this look like? What should I wear? Should I go in there with Neumi clothes? No. Should I go in there as a professional? Yes. As a professional retail seller of a professional retail program, you want to look like a professional. That is a very respected look. One that is that you carry yourself well because you're comfortable and you feel confident. Now, once this conversation has happened, and I'm going to try to close the sale, then what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to make sure I have a little folder. Now, we always love to leave something in their hands. I told Ryan a presentation is great. It really is. But as soon as I close this screen, what did she say? Hydrostat what? Okay, so when we put together these professional folders, we make sure that we have at least one of everything we talk about. I love adding the white paper, okay? The white paper, we can put a link to the white paper in the presentation, but we're not going to pull the white paper up. It's too long and they're not going to read it. But we do have a copy for them in that folder, okay? We have a copy of the product fact sheets, and you can get those, and we do that in color because we want it to look sharp. They're not that expensive, okay? You can send that out and have that printed from your Neumi office. We also want to make sure that we have our contact information on there. Okay, not a Neumi card because we're professionals. We're looking at hydrostat. So I have my hydrostat.com/Rhonda link on there. And then if a sale has been made, that's congratulations. We want to make sure we get them into that office right then, into their hydrostat link. It's very simple, and we help them navigate that order if they'll allow us to. Now, once that's happened, we have a nice professional folder that's been loaded with all kinds of information, professional brochures. They just said you can order those for pennies on the dollar. They're sleek, they're clean, they look good. They won't go in the trash easy. I mean, they've got some girth to them. So sample bottles through Neumi.com is what's being asked. And some of these questions Sergio is answering. So I don't want to slow it down because I want to make sure I kind of feed you a little bit in this. This PRP program is possible for you. Okay, the attention that's been paid to this program is no different than you being able to take your Neumi business to another level. You can take your hydrostat business to another level as well. It's not one business, it's two. It's you doing both. And the tiny steps that you can make, being confident of what you have and how you're going to deliver it, and a presentation in your hand. Be patient, they're all coming. This is a whole new rollout. This special is going to you're going to want to get busy with this special. The only way to move forward is just to do it. It's to find one that you feel comfortable. Every single person on here has a hairdresser. I know every single person gets their hair done, unless you don't have hair and you shave it. But every person has a hairdresser. That's your in right there. Hairdressers, they have products everywhere. If you need to get your feet wet, I'm a hairdresser. Try your hairdresser. You're sitting in her chair. You have her undivided attention. So start there. If you're a gym person and you go to the gym and you see the person in the gym, that's where you start. Find what's comfortable for you. If you go and you're to a dermatologist, that's where you're comfortable. If it's a functional medicine doctor, if it's a chiropractor, I have a massage on Friday. It's my birthday. So I have a massage on Friday. What do you think I've done? I don't know this girl. I've made an appointment and I've put together, I don't even have the new pack, but she's getting the old stuff because I don't want to miss the opportunity. I've put together a pack. Okay. I won't have a chance to do a presentation, but she's going to get everything that I just told you. And it's going to be my in. I'm going to tip her with $100, $130 worth of product. And I want to get her attention so that she possibly would become a new PRP client. Maybe she will, maybe she won't, but it's a good way to get your feet wet. So we want to encourage you. We've been doing this PRP program. It's worked. I know many of you have talked about it, but you haven't gotten your feet wet. 50% payout for a sponsor for this PRP program is going to stretch you to get busy. We're going to stretch Neumi to get this stuff out as soon as possible. So I'm encouraging you. It's time to move forward with this program. I couldn't be happier. I am ecstatic, and we're going to make sure that we continue to do exactly what we said we would do for this PRP program and give you what you need to help build success. Ryan? Or Sergio?
Hey, thank you, Rhonda. We really appreciate it, and we will work together with you to get this new training asset ready for this Neumi Nation who's going to take advantage of this PRP program. Aaron always talks about how this is a sleeping giant, so it's time to awaken the giant. And we know that this has a lot of potential that will also benefit your Neumi business in the end. So, and Ryan is right here, so I'll bring him back on.
Oh, let's see. There we go. Yeah, thank you, Rhonda. That was awesome. We're gonna record Rhonda. We're gonna probably do a few trainings maybe this month, maybe 1 or 2 trainings, and get one recorded that we can hand out to everyone. And we will work on getting you content and deliverables. Oops, sorry, that's my wife calling. I thought I was on Do Not Disturb. And now I made DHT like my dad. So let's finish up the month strong. If you have that Oxano training call today, then make sure to share your or to hop on that link at 7 o'clock. In 19 minutes, you guys will be getting started. And thank you for everything. And everyone have a wonderful end of the month. take advantage, get everyone reactivated, and we will